What's up, party people? Let's go. Happy Tuesday, let's go. Boom. If you see a glow in me, man, it's because of my vitamins, my diet, and my facial stuff that I've been putting on. Look at this, look at this. Say, revolution. Say, but it's gonna be alright. Good morning, party people. You don't know me. Yo, it's time to get the morning motivation going. Let's go, here we go. Come on. If you're in your house, I want to see you feel you dancing out there. Let's go. Pump it up, pump it up. Pump it up, pump it up. What up, what up, what up, party people? Let's get this going. Let's get this started. Hi, good morning. I am Victor Glad Alisea, man. I am so here ready and excited to share some information with you. I've been listening to Dani Johnson. She's got some powerful stuff, man. I think I'm going to take a group over there and check her out. But it's pretty awesome. And you know, she talks about these 10 areas in your life. And so I'm here to help you start your day off right at 8:30. Maybe you guys might want me to do it a little earlier. I'm game. If you're game, 7:30 will work too. Let me know in here. 8:30 or 7:30 better for you. Some of you probably are getting ready at 7:30 might be better. We can get people excited and motivated earlier, man. So anyway, I'm here to talk to you about legacy. You know, you are creating a legacy every single day. You're writing that story day by day. You're writing it, so you will have a legacy. But what will it be? Will it be one of helping and serving and giving? Or will it be one of boredom and aloneness and stuff like that? You know, anger, hate, bitterness. Or will you help other people grow? See, I believe, that let me talk about the 10 areas first, all right? So the first one would be spirituality, right? That's about you, the Lord, your body, taking care of yourself, all of that together, right? Spirituality, who you are, how you are in touch with the higher power. To me, is Jesus. To you, it could be whatever it is. But spirituality is one of the 10 areas. Family, that's another big area. Like, who are you as a son? Who are you as a father? Who are you as, well, parents are different. So who are you as a brother? Who are you as a cousin? Who are you, as a grandpa? Family is so important, right? Parenting, who are you as a father or a mother, right? How are you as a grandparent? Sometimes we're raised by grandparents, right? Who are you in that? Who are you in a marriage? Do you want to be married? Do you like being single? If you want to be married, then work on it. Fix it. If you want a happy marriage, fix it. And you know where you start? In you. We always want to talk about the other person. If you're talking about the other person constantly in your marriage, then you're probably not listening. You're always making it about somebody else. You're probably bringing in your baggage from before. Not always. There's sometimes that people are just awful and you have to move on, right? But that if you're saying that you want to make it work, then look at yourself. Okay? Work. That's one of the ones where we most focus on. Somehow in the world, we've decided that work is the most important thing in our lives before our kids, before, because love for our kids and family and our spouse is spelled T-I-M-E. Get it? Love, T-I-M-E. Time, that's love. Not taking care of them, not out there working, not spending every day and every hour, working and trying to pay the bills. That doesn't really help your kids. They don't learn anything except for doing the same thing that you're doing, right? Finances, that's another one. We worry about money more than anything else. right? One of the things that we don't do is fun and adventure. You can't just work. You're going to break down if you don't celebrate and take care of your family and make sure that they have fun, right? Charity is another one that people do not, we don't work. God didn't give us these amazing jobs and things to do in our lives for us to just pay bills and provide for our family. That's not how it works, right? We also have to take care of people in our community. People, it's so crazy how people get, I pay all these taxes, which most of you who say that probably have really good accountants and don't pay that much taxes. You just don't want to help anybody else. And a life without charity is not a life. Charity will bring you joy, peace, and happiness, right? Community. What are you doing in your community? Are you a person that goes in there and takes from your community, or do you actually help, right? Do you help with a softball team so that you're with your kids and that you're helping the community? What things do you do with your community? Are you a taker or a giver, right? And then finally, our legacy, right? But most of us don't have goals for any of those things that I mentioned except for number 5 and 6. Which ones are those? Work and money. You don't have goals for your spirituality. You don't make any, right? You don't make any goals for your family or how to be a parent or your marriage. Most of us. We don't make the goal of fun and adventure and traveling, right? Every year, it's next year we're going to go. Next year, I'm just too busy. Do you hear yourself? Do you feel good when you say that? I don't think you do. Charity. Take a week and go with your family and go serve somewhere else, man. It is the most blessing thing that you will have. You will feel amazing about helping and serving other people, the smiles that you would put on somebody else just by being there and supporting and loving them, right? Community. Be involved in your community. Thanksgiving, go and, feed people, and donate money, take a family and buy them Christmas presents, stuff like that, man. It brings you joy, peace, and closer to the Lord, right? So I want to focus on legacy, giving, right? Who will you be remembered as? Who do you think you're going to be remembered as? How many would love to live a life like this of helping and supporting, right? We are born to serve. You are born to serve, my friend. You're born to serve. That's what He created us for, is to serve, to give, to do for others, right? Love others as you love yourself. Again, like I said, that you somebody in your community that takes advantage of you add value. That's your legacy. What are people going to say about you in your community? Right? Does that matter to you? Some of you say that it doesn't matter, but it does. It puts a stain on your kids. It puts a stain on your family. You have to stop thinking just about yourself. You're gonna leave a legacy anyway. Why not make the effort to at least help one person that's not your family have a different life? You ever mentor somebody? I've had people live in my house that I've mentored, that I've helped and supported. I've been doing that for years. I send people to Tony Robbins. In my business, every year I was sending 2 people. I do things to help other people because that brings me joy, not for anybody to, you're the man. No, I don't care about that. I care about what God has put in me to do, right? In your marriage, are you controlling? Do you say to your wife, no, you can't do that? While you do whatever you want, you work all day, you show up, and then Saturdays you go play baseball with your boys and your buddies, or football on Sunday with your boys and your buddies, and or moms, the same thing. Are you controlling? No, I'm going to do whatever I want and stuff like that, right? Are you abusive? Do you tell as a husband you cannot do this? No. I hate to hear women when we're talking about helping them out or building businesses or whatever it is that we do, say, my husband won't let me. Better answer, if your wife is not saying, hey, we decided that it wasn't a good fit for our family. How does that sound? I just got chills saying that. Change your ways. Do you want to be remembered as that guy that controlled your wife, or that woman that manipulated your husband? Are you going to be remembered as a cheat, a workaholic, just a payer of bills? My dad pays bills. I remember when I was building my business that my daughter said, "Dad, that is the TV," because I would just come home tired. These are our kids, our family, right? Do you want to leave a legacy to teach them to just go work and not love their family, right? Are you gonna are you gonna be a loving father, a loving mother, a loving partner, right? Are you gonna be a fun and adventurous person when you come home? Like excited and ready to play with your kids because you just finished working. And so if you come home tired and exhausted because you're working, you're in the wrong place. You should be coming home joyous and like sharing your day and excited. That's what we should be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you're writing your legacy daily, people. I just want you to know, man. Are you somebody who's going to be known as the stress man down the block, unhappy, angry, hateful, divisive, overworked person? Is that going to be your legacy? No, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right? Is that going to be you, right? Or is your marriage going to suck? Is that what people, that marriage was awful, that you took from your community, that you spent more money than you made. You were constantly broke, pretending to be somebody that you're not, right? How about that? That you didn't keep your word. You made promises to your friends and family, but you didn't keep it. You couldn't keep it. This was just too much, right? That you never fix the stuff in your house. Is that the legacy that you're going to be? That you didn't show up for your kids with any of their plays, their activities, any of that. You didn't show up. You were busy. That you didn't show up to your family functions because you were busy or you had a softball game or, you didn't show up to your family functions. This is your family. I remember growing up, me and my cousins, and I just talked to one of my cousins. I'm like, dude, we got to get our families to know each other. Years ago, all of our cousins knew each other. Right now, some of you don't even you have cousins that you don't even know about, right? Do you never pay attention? Or do you never take a vacation? Do you never sit down and listen to your kids? That person that always has a staycation. Oh, I just need to rest. What about the rest of your family? Man, that would bring you joy. You would have more energy, right? That you always, are you somebody that's always going to be complaining and sharing your story of how you're a victim? Or do you pivot? Are you going to be a pivoter? Are you going to grow? Are you going to say, look at what's going on out here, right? And I'm just going to continue to grow, man. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do until I find what I'm doing? Are you going to move on, Are you going to win? Do you help others? Right? Do you help other people? Is that the people? Do you donate to a charity? Do you go on, Christian ministries? Do you do that? Do you wear a mask so that other people can live, not about you, right? I'm sorry if you don't like that, but do it anyway for other people, and huff and puff inside, but serve others, right? Right? Are you selfish? Or are you selfless? It's just that simple. If you don't want to wear a mask when you're being around other people that could easily die, you're being selfish. Right? Are you a loving, kind, encouraging father or mother or wife? See, to me, my legacy is grandpa on the trampoline. That's like my grandkids come home and they see this thing going up and down, and that's me jumping up and down, happy, but I'm on a trampoline at the age of 60, 70, because I'm happy and joyful and playful. Playfulness is so important in every relationship, all right? There is a generation watching you, my friends. I want you to know this. There is a generation watching you. Your kids, they're watching you. People are watching you. They're just watching you, man. And who will they be? What legacy are you teaching them to choose? Right? What are you doing with that? Right? So it's either that you're leaving a legacy of contribution, growth, inspiration, motivation, love, and you're creating unlimited potential to other people. Or you're teaching hate, and you're a deadbeat parent. It's one or the other. You're not, there's no middle ground here. You have to find which one will it be. Your legacy is everything. You have unlimited potential. You want to teach other people to have unlimited potential. You want to be the best version of you. I love you. Thank you for being on here. Share this with other people. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. Victor Glide Alicea, your morning motivation. Peace.